Hey Aquarius, welcome to your general reading for the month of May. In this reading, look forward to me diving into what needs to be prioritized in your energy. I am going to find out, ultimately, what needs to be prioritized to help you stay on course and on track for your greater good. In this reading, look forward to a few different things in which I normally perform during my readings. First, that includes some music. Those songs are energetically linked to this reading, so if you want more, those songs are provided just below in the information. At the end of this reading, look forward to me charm casting, so you'll get more from that, and a clear yes or no answer to a question maybe you've been pondering for a while, or a question that comes up during this reading. All right, I've already performed your romantic reading for the month of May. I have linked that reading in the comments. I have pinned it so it's easy to find. If you're interested, definitely take a look. Let's get into your reading for the month of May. Let's find out what matters. Thank you so much for clicking on this video, and with that, you've helped my channel and I really appreciate it. If you want to help more, if you appreciate this reading, don't forget to like it. If you are a new subscriber to my channel, don't forget to introduce yourself. I'd love to put a face to the energy that I'm tapping into. Let's start with your music. All right, Aquarius, I have already tapped into your energy. Thank you so much for trusting me with your energy. Let's get into this. So, this is how I'm going to break this down. On this side is you and your energy from the past, present, and future in your situation, and then taking a look at your situation, who it is that you're dealing with or what it is that you're dealing with. This is a general reading, so you'll have to apply the details or whatever. And then ultimately, between the two of you, the common energy and how the two connect and what needs to be prioritized. So let's get into this reading. Focus in on what you need clarity on, and that is exactly what I'm going to, if that's what needs to be prioritized in the month of May, Aquarius. I feel like there's this still energy. From the still energy, it's helping. It's like all of a sudden clarity, crystal clear is essentially the words that were given to me. Crystal clear. No words need to be spoken, I guess. There's something unspoken, and that in itself is giving you faith. It's helping you trust. Something unspoken. Let's get into it. From your side, what's going on? From the past. Okay. From the past, the Ace of Pentacles, you are looking to grow. You're looking to find something to put into. You're looking for an opportunity. You've kept an eye out for it. You feel like either you're not ready for this, or in itself, you have you've been kept back in order to experience something. There's something about your experiences. You're meant to experience something that you haven't experienced yet. And your energy is literally kind of dwelling on this, kind of hanging out with this energy to make sure that you are good and seasoned, good and nourished, good and complete, fulfilled with this. This is, maybe you are a shortcoming in this energy, a latecomer, or it literally this energy didn't come across you and your situation until now. Finally, you have the choice, or you finally have the opportunity to observe and learn and actually evolve from this. You're meant to find what matters to you. You're meant to be guided towards your wishes, your hopes, your dreams, your desires. You are literally on the road of discovering from your past what it is that means something to you. What? Wow. Whew. Okay, in the present energy is the Two of Cups. And then the now. The Three of Pentacles. You're looking for an opportunity to give. You're looking for collaboration. And communication is just that. It looks like you have an idea, you have a seed for thought. You realize that there's more energy that's required, and because of this, you're ready to open that gasket open. Okay, in the future, where are we going? Where is this going? Five of Swords. Okay, Five of Swords is coming in your future. This is what's coming next. Looks like communication, growth is on its way. We'll find out whether or not this is actually being launched in this upcoming energy, but it looks like potential around that. And then the Tower is what you have to expect in the near future. Ultimately landing on the Two of Swords. Let me see. The World, and then back of the deck, the Ace of Cups. This is the common energy between you and your situation, and the Page of Cups. Okay, hooey. A lot of Ace energy. I see another Ace of Wands at the bottom. Let's find out what's going on in this other energy, what or who it is that you're dealing with. Again, this is a general reading, so far in your energy, what's happened in the past is you have literally found potential in something. You have masked it, you have disguised it, you have literally walked away from it because you have missed something. There's something you're missing. Since then, you've been on the hunt to find the answer, what it is that you've been missing, what the key, what it is that you've been on, what you've meant to discover. Your energy has been meant to discover something, and you are led by your inner spirit, your soul, your inner truth. So this is ultimately bringing you on path and into alignment and bringing you to your higher good, leading you to your hopes and dreams, and ultimately, yeah, you're having a hard time. There's something with trust. You're having a hard time with balance. It's because you're bleeding. You're literally open. You're still recovering. There's something in your past that you're healing from something. Something made you not believe anymore, made you lose sight or imbalance in the past. So that's what happened. Ultimately, between you and your situation is the Ace of Cups at that point in the past, is the Ace of Cups. Between the two of you, there is a new emotional opportunity that is being brought to the situation and presented to the both of you. Ultimately, you and your energy were currently in the hermit mode, and you were literally closed off to anything outside of you, other than what you were meant to be guided by, other than what you were meant to find on your path. You were being guided and things were being revealed, but you were not meant to see the big picture. You were ultimately not even meant to see this Ace of Cups between the two of you. It does resemble some type of desire or a wish or something. It resembles something. It's familiar. It has a glimmer of hope to you, but ultimately you don't believe in it, and you are still imbalanced, and you're having a hard time kind of giving and or receiving the balance in your situation. Moving on to you now. the Two of Cups in the reverse is how it came out. This is what's happened just recently. It looks like either you have walked away from a partnership, or a partnership in itself is something that you have denied. You are not open to it. You're not willing to give into it. But there's something meant for you. You are still trying to grow something involved in this situation. You have ideas swarming around it. There's so much growing. There's so much ideas. There's so much happening. You guys are so mirroring each other. It's incredible. Only this individual is a bit more clear. Okay. So yeah, as I was saying, you have so much ideas for this. You believe in it. You see more. You, in your downtime, fantasize about it. You dream of it. You're literally like, you're so into the potential, but you realize that in order for this to work, collaboration is exactly what's required at this point. And I feel like this was an epiphany moment. This was all of a sudden brought to your attention that you have more and you want more, and that is the reality of the situation with this Three of Pentacles. From this, you have discovered that you are going to ask for collaboration. You are going to put your idea out there, and you are going to see if the players, the key components to your situation are going to collaborate. That is your now energy. And from this energy, you are walking into the Eight of Wands, which is crazy because the Eight of Wands is ultimately tied to your romantic reading. So if you're interested, I have pinned that link in the comments below. Okay, so walking into what you're coming into next, very, very soon, is you communicating this desire to collaborate together to kind of support what it is that you're meant to grow, the reality of the situation, what is actually meant to happen. And the common energy between the two of you in this situation is the Page of Cups, is actually believing in this, believing that even if you are convinced that this could be unsuccessful, there's something crazy about it. There's something almost youthful about it that you just believe in. It gives you the willies. It gives you the butterflies. It makes you literally crap yourself when you're excited. Literally, I'm not kidding. Like, it's so, there's so much energy around this, and the dance on whether or not to believe in this. And I'm telling you, you and your situation are feeling the same energy. It's just like this build-up energy, this butterfly energy, that something else is coming, and it's coming now kind of energy. Hold on. Okay, so I just saw 1313. So if you are seeing some type of mirrored prophetic symbols or synchronicities in your existence, I'm definitely stating that this is stating that you're so close. You're on the cusp of something big. So your energy, again, is communicating this new exciting energy, and ultimately this is being thrown out there. You're waiting for this message to be received, and you're waiting to see what happens and whether or not it's literally meant to grow, or if it's going to land in the right spot. So you're left to believing. You're essentially, I feel like you are really trying to muster up a lot of positive reinforcement. You're trying to think positively about this. You're trying to manifest the best energy, the higher energy. You're trying to be as positive as possible, essentially. And equally, that's what's going on. This energy, who it is or what it is that you're dealing with, is a lot more chaotic in their now because of what it is that you're proposing. But essentially, what's going to happen in your future is you are going to finally overstep something that could have essentially been bad. It could have taken you down the wrong path, and it looks like you've made the right move. You've essentially you've done your due diligence, you've been responsible. You haven't taken more than what you require or what you need, and essentially done well with that and been responsible. Even karmically, you're doing really well, and because of this, you're not being taken from. You're avoiding this. You're literally winning. Your energy in the future says that you are going to overcome this, and because of this, you are going to be able to grow elsewhere. You're literally taking what you can now and doing what you can with it in the future, and literally taking the lessons learned from your past and doing what you can with it in the future and what you can do with it now. Wow, you guys are so mirroring each other. Okay, I'm gonna tap into this energy. Fudge, cheese and rice. Okay. This is definitely divine energy. Really meaningful energy. Really, what's the word? Either way, let me find. Okay, so the energy that you're dealing with, the other side of your situation, this energy is an air sign. This energy is definitely in their power and in their truth. They have discovered everything that matters. They have made everything that matters literally at the forefront. They have put these things into their literal army. It's literally what it is that's leading them towards success. Because of this, they are so smart. They can see clearly. They are truth in itself. And because of this, they are able to lead and kind of cut to the path, cut to the truth, cut to what is meant for them. And as that, being a king, I am just like, my mouth is dropped to the bottom of the floor right now. I'm literally licking my carpet right now, jaw dropped. In this energy, with you being the Aquarius, you and your partner or whoever this is complete dual energy. This is yin and yang. This is divine counterpart energy. You two make a half equal whole. The King and Queen of Swords have arrived one after another. This is what just happened in the past. It's almost like this Ace of Pentacles was provided to you and your situation, ultimately leading you to this Ace of Cups between the two of you. You took this as an opportunity of betrayal, and it shoved you into kind of this darkness, and this other energy saw this partnership as being what it is, as being divine, as being equal, as being uplifting, as being truth, as being air. This is a Gemini, Aquarius, or a Libra, ultimately leading you to a wish fulfillment. In this energy from the past, the energy that you've dealt with understands that there is balance that is here. There is a wish fulfillment that is here, but there is an instability. There is something off. There is something imbalanced. And because of this, it's kind of forcing you into, it's like disappointment and despair. It's almost like this energy was literally found. It's almost like that, what is that song by Jagged Little Pill, Alanis Morissette? It's like you met your soulmate and then finding out that they are already married. Like running into your soulmate and then finding out that they're married. And then this disappointment and loss of hope literally was just brought over them to the point where they completely gave up to it literally shutting it off as just this thing that it was stupid. Oh, this energy literally they denied it to even be true because it backfired. Ultimately, in the now energy, what they are currently dealing with is, despite them thinking that this was a loss, that this has no hope, that this was a wish unfulfilled, that ultimately it was almost a joke, they have never been able to let go of it. They are still receiving energy from it, and ultimately this is pulling them back to a higher purpose, to their wish fulfillment. It is kind of making them dance on the in-between, helping them kind of decide whether or not what's happening in their situation is meant for them. They are in limbo at this building up to their current energy. They have been in limbo. They've been dancing back and forth whether or not to go forward or backward, or put my energy in this or put my energy in this, not knowing where to go or where to actually obtain balance. Essentially throwing them into, like, their guides, their angels, their ancestors, their aliens, everybody kind of took over and said, you know what, way too overwhelming for this poor heart. Literally judgment, literally something happened where all of a sudden things came crashing down. All of a sudden things became clear to this individual. All of a sudden things became it's like almost everything that was meant to be revealed is essentially being revealed in the most beautiful divine timing. It was like this most graceful energy. This energy is essentially helping shed what no longer belongs to this spirit, and because of this they are able to escape unharmed, unscathed, and from the rubble, from the chaos, from the storm, essentially survive and look at what it is that they are meant to rebuild from what is left over. And from this, they are kind of forced into submission. They are forced to kind of heal their heart. They're kind of forced to, in this moment, have an opportunity to realize, with what I have and what my heart is meant for, I have peace to heal. And things may be a little bit rushed, but essentially what this heart is doing is mending, and ultimately that's what's happening. It's helping them realize that there's something more. Whoa, was that? Okay, that was my cat sneezing. All right, in the future, you're literally running into the same exact thing with this tower, and it's helping you complete your cycle, and ultimately in your outcome, my sweet Aquarius, in your general reading, you have finally finished a major life cycle to the point where you will never touch back on whatever historically you have walked out of, and you don't have to think about it anymore. And ultimately, because of this, you have become a better person. And with your reward is walking away this bigger person. And because of this, being able to live in the bigger picture. You and your partner, this Queen of Cups. And oh my, they're so... It's all these situations, it says. But ultimately, the Queen of Pentacles is out. The Queen of Cups is essentially what matters, because I feel like maybe this individual, who it is that we're talking about, has a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces moon sign. You got the sneezes, Bina. Come here. Essentially, this energy, the heart, is coming into alignment, and you will find emotional stability, and you will essentially be able to turn around and find out what matters and find balance in this. Landing on you and your situation, and your outcome is overcoming, rebuilding, overcoming, standing up for yourself, and go fuck yourself. I hope you're listening to the music. And then the outcome being you completing a cycle and stepping into a new cycle, rebirthed, and with a new, bigger energy, supported kind of like the phoenix. And then this other energy taking a leap of faith, trusting your energy, this idea, and them taking a leap of faith into this and starting free and anew, just the same. The zero, the Fool, is the first of the major arcana, and the world in itself is the last of the major arcana. You literally are beginning and finishing a cycle, and at the same time, this other energy is finishing and beginning a cycle with you, literally bringing you both into alignment. This is overwhelming. Look at, do you see the common energy here? This world between the two of you, your outcome in the future, the world, and this other energy, their outcome being the Fool. Wowzers. Aquarius, thank you so much for being involved in this energy and sharing your energy, because it would not be possible without you. Bottom of the deck is this this is me getting excited. If you're seeing the glitch in the computer, that happens when I get excited. But anyways, the High Priestess is here, and ultimately that is meant for you to see the truth beyond the veil. You're meant to see the bigger picture beyond kind of the 3D. You're meant to follow your instincts, be guided by your intuition, by your third eye, guides, angels, and that is ultimately what I'm saying. All right, moving on. Let's see if there's anything from the charms. Oh my God. Aww. All right in the heart of this situation, like I said, there's definitely a Pisces or water signs. Your emotions matter. Your literal, I think you both have water energy in your top 3. So that's Sun, Moon, and Rising. You guys have a lot of water in your chart. Right in the heart of the situation is a heart, and the key to the heart. It's literally, your heart is the key to this situation. It is the flow. It is the yin and yang. It is what will open this situation. The initial B is right smack dab in the middle of this situation. What it is that you are prioritizing is finding freedom in order to commit. It looks like the heart, this engagement ring is literally on top of this sparrow, this movement, this wish come true with this star. They're all kind of linked, but this star is a wish come true, wish fulfillment, and an engagement ring. And then the sparrow is, to me, freedom and classic freedom. This means truth. This means everlasting knowing. Ultimately, with this leaf here on top of your situation, there is movement happening now, and this movement is meant to land somewhere, and it looks like it's meant to grow as soon as it lands. And in your situation, a bee, it came out on its ass or on its back. Take it as it resonates, but ultimately the queen bee is on the outside of your situation, stating that she's definitely she's big in your situation. You've already assumed what matters and what's happening. What you've already concluded is there's an empress here, and she is definitely, this queen bee. It's like you're either letting go of an old empress, stepping into a new empress, but ultimately you are unchaining yourself. You are no longer being trapped. You are gaining your freedom. And you realized it was ultimately you kind of deciding to kind of release yourself. Get your freedom. Freedom. Okay, let's go to yes or no. If you haven't thought of your yes or no question, the time is now. Please understand how I read is by reading energy. Energy in itself is constantly moving and changing. So can this answer. So don't rely on it like it's life or death. Here we go. I can tell you it's important to believe in what you've gone through and what it is that you want from what you've gone through. And really, I'm kind of, all right, here we go. My answer is yes. Ooh. All right, Aquarius, thank you so much for being a part of this reading. Here, your energy is back. I appreciate your energy and definitely look forward to seeing you in the future. Goodbye.